Yo, what's good, YouTube? Your boy GZTV back with the last bit of content for the night. Yeah, man. I'm like not even motivated to really do anything, but I'm just gonna try my hardest. I'm motivated to make these videos. I like talking about the NBA, but all the other shit, like the school shit, like dude, I still got 2 weeks and then finals week. Um, so after today, how many school days do I have? Let's see. Technically like 10 more school days counting like the finals and shit, so that'll be fun. No, it won't. But let's get into the 3 NBA games. Very slow night for basketball, so you guys shouldn't expect this video to be that long. Knicks Pistons. Julius Randle scores 36 as the Knicks beat the Pistons by 30. Really not a game at all. The other 2 games were good, so that was cool. The TNT doubleheader definitely delivered this game. This game was fucking terrible. It went just how we expected it to go. Best scoring night for Julius Randle we've seen from him all year, and he did it on his birthday, so how fitting. Wait. Oh, the Knicks have beat the Pistons 11 straight games. That's an interesting little stat there for you. Yeah, man. Good job by Randle. Quentin Grimes, hitting some tough ones. Obviously, I freaking Julius Randle dumping on people and shit, hitting shots. I mean, it was really just the Julius Randle experience for everyone watching this game. There really wasn't much else to it. So, yeah, 36 points for the boy Julius Randle, former most improved player, and since he's been on an all-star trajectory, so, yeah. It was just him, honestly, nothing much. And, the Pistons played fucking terrible. They didn't play good basketball at all. You have Livers, who only ends up with 6. We need a guy on this team that can take authority and can put up 35 points in certain games. But they just don't have that with the injuries. Obviously, Kate Cunningham or Sadiq Bey would definitely be able to help this franchise. But again, I've said this many times with the Pistons. They definitely just want to tank. The Knicks are actually looking to make a playoff run. They picked up Jalen Brunson for the purpose of making a run. But 40% three-point shooting's alright. He only shot 3s, though. He ended up with 6 points, an assist, and 3 rebounds. Not great for Isaiah Livers, Isaac Livers, however you say his name. Isaiah Livers. He played for Michigan. I think I might have remembered watching him there, but I don't know. Warriors, Mavs, these next 2 games are pretty solid. There's a decent amount to talk about. I have my TV blaring, so if the screen keeps flickering, my bad. I just kind of have to. It's extra brightness in the studio. It works out. So, yeah, Luka Doncic and the Mavs edge Steph Curry and the Warriors in a West Finals replay, and maybe even a potential rematch we could see in the playoffs. Obviously, the Mavs and the Warriors, both of them, they're okay. They're average. They're average teams this year. But Tim Hardaway Jr., obviously the big difference from this game and last year's game, or last year's series, is the Mavs didn't have Tim Hardaway Jr. in that series, and that makes all the difference. Tim Hardaway's a great player, and he does a lot more than the casual NBA fan would think. But 41-point triple-double for Luka. Great stuff. Clay couldn't quite connect on a buzzer beater. People say he's back, but is he though? Are NBA fans lying? I don't know. That's kind of interesting. Mavs hang on. Very costly travel after Curry tried to attempt to go ahead 3, and you can debate if it's a travel or not. By the NBA standards, it's probably not a travel, but realistically, if we're talking just basketball in general, yeah, it's a travel. He traveled. I think that was a good call from the ref. Luka got one, so there shouldn't really be much complaints from the Warriors fans here. It is what it is. Quick draw 3-pointers though for Steph Curry, pulling up and just smacking him. Luka Doncic with some wizardry. This is why we call him Luka Magic, with some insane passing. Hits Josh Green somehow in the corner for an amazing 3. But you look at the Warriors. You had a 32-point performance for Steph Curry. Yeah, Steph Curry and Luka can kind of relate to each other. 2 MVP caliber players who aren't going to be in the MVP racings because of how bad their teams are doing, or how average their teams are right now, I guess I should say. But Jonathan Kuminga showing some little bit of positives off the bench. He put up 14 points and 10 rebounds. Shot a 3, made it. Shot 75% from the field. Klay Thompson, man. It's not even like Klay Thompson needed to like go for 40 again. It's just like, man, you have 5 points and you're trying to proclaim that you are in the top 75. I know. Every time Klay Thompson has a bad game, I feel like I'm gonna bring that up. But dude, come on. You can't put up 5 points, 2 assists, and 7 rebounders as the second splash brother. Whoa. Oh yeah, I just saw the play of Isaiah Stewart getting mad at Julius Randle. Isaiah Stewart is a temper. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, Klay Thompson get a couple more threes to fall and they win that game. So that's really all he had to do. But maybe get Jordan Poole back in the starting lineup, honestly. But we look at this Mavs team, you get a 22-point performance for Tim Hardaway. He shot 50% from the field. Nice to see that. You get 41 points, 12 assists, 12 rebounds for Luka Doncic. Just a good game for the Mavs. Wow, I can't wait for this Friday. There's some really good games on this Friday. The finale, the TNT second game of the doubleheader, was the Clippers and the Trailblazers. Didn't expect a lot out of this game. Obviously, I expected the freaking Clippers to lose. But, hey, they don't even have Kawhi and PG, and they're finding ways to win games. They're 13-9, which is insane. Man, 22 points in the fourth quarter for Norman Powell. Like, are you joking? He erupted on offense. Moussa Diabate at the rim, denying a great score in Anthony Simons. Reggie Jackson spinning off of defenders, using his acrobatics, using his athleticism to get tough buckets to fall. Yusuf Nurkic is a better passer than a lot of people give him credit for. He was setting his teammates. Justin Winslow, great pass from Nurkic to Winslow. Terrence Mann, hustle player. He really wants these minutes, and he played really well for the Clippers tonight, getting a chase down block. So that was awesome. You look at this Clippers team, you get a 12-point, 13-rebound performance off of Zubac, coming off of a very historic 31-29 stat line. Man, that's still insane. Reggie Jackson, I've complained a couple of times about Reggie Jackson's play this year, but he's shut me up here. 24 points, 12 assists. And, you get a 32-point performance off the bench from Norman Powell. Norman Powell's been in contention, I feel like, a couple of times in his career for that Defensive Player of the Year award, but, man, he could be. And, especially with Kawhi and PG coming back, hopefully soon, he will definitely be a good piece for them to have. Holy shit. 80% three-point shooter for this game. Shout out to Norman Powell. I don't really have a lot to say here. Let's just take a look at the Trailblazers game. Obviously, they're not playing. They're playing without Damian Lillard. But you get a 32-point performance from Jeremy Grant off of 50% shooting, 13-point, 10-rebound performance off from Yusuf Nurkic off of 33% three-point shooting, and you get a 37-point performance for Anthony Simons. Possibly a most improved, I don't know, but Josh Hart, obviously, with Dame's absence, him having to step up, he just can't quite get it done. He needs to, without Dame on the court, he definitely needs to be like a 15-plus point scorer. And I'm not even sure how the Trailblazers lost this game. A 9, 6, and 7 stat line. He did shoot 33% from 3, 50% from the field, but that's not going to cut it against a team that's as hot as the Clippers. So, yeah, I don't really have anything to say. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I watched the Superman movie, Man of Steel. I feel like I've already seen it already, but I just wanted to watch it to review it for the channel. I have no fucking clue if I watched that. I'm getting serious deja vu about it, but